everyone, it's Melody with Design by Melody again. I have a filler page process video for you. It only took 21 minutes for me to complete this, so it's going to be very quick, and I apologize for the lighting. I did this at night and it drove me crazy because every time I would move the paper it would change the exposure and it just irritated me. So anyways, I'm going to let it go and just show you this video. Hopefully I'll have some sort of lighting fix at some point in the future. It's just bugging me how it keeps doing this, and I end up scrapbooking at night a lot, and even during the day the room that I'm in does not get a whole lot of direct sunlight, even though I have a huge window. It's just covered by a tree outside, so it's driving me crazy. So I'm gonna have to figure out something, and if y'all just bear with me in the process, I would appreciate it. So anyways, let me get back to this. I just have this 12 by 12 sheet, and I believe it's an American Crafts paper. It's like a cream and a gray polka dot, and then it has some gray scribbles on it, and I just like the way it looks. I've kind of held on to it for quite a while. I believe I got it on clearance at 2 peas in a bucket, I think, probably 2 years ago. So I don't really know how old it is, but I think that's where I got it. I honestly don't remember, but anyways, it's an American Crafts paper. So I've cut it just to fit the Design A page protector. I always use that for the beginning and the end of my months, and then it also ends up being the end of my year as well as the beginning of my year design as well, since those are the opposite sides. So I've got a couple different things I'm using. I have these Jelly Bean Soup stickers. It has this bright hot pink fuchsia sticker. It's just a border strip, and I'm going to add it on both sides. And for some reason, this makes no sense. For some reason, these border stickers are not 12 inches long. They're like 11 and a half, which makes absolutely no sense considering it's on a sticker sheet that's like a 6 by 12 sticker sheet. That makes no sense. So it irritates me, needless to say. And so I'm doing a double strip here, but what I'm going to have to do is piece the second strip here together. So I have like this little piece, and then I'm going to have to cut a little corner off of this one. And you can't tell at all when it's actually in the page protector. I thought it made no sense when I was doing it. And so I'm not going to put the second part of this on the left card. I thought about it and then I changed my mind. I'm actually going to come back and do a washi tape. Never mind, that's not washi tape. I'm going to come back and do different stickers on this other side. I did this probably a little over a week ago, so I need to get better about doing my voiceovers right after I finish the layout, just so I can make sure all the details are fresh in my mind. But I'm using this like half border strip here at the bottom. So this one's a gray. It has kind of a lighter gray floral pattern on it. You really can't see it very well, but it just has a little bit of texture to it because it has the other pattern on it. And then I have this light blue one, which has kind of a geometric pattern in a white, just a white printed geometric pattern on it. So I make that one slightly smaller, and I'm going to use this as the place for the numbers 2013. This is the very last page in my 2013 album, and so it's going to say, and that's a wrap, and then it'll have 2013 right here. And then I'm going to also add some Studio Calico sequins in gray, and I'm going to add kind of an embellishment section up here on the top left card as well. I will go back and round the corners of the 3x4 cards in the middle, but they're not embellished at all, so that's like the last thing I end up doing. I'm using these Remarks stickers. They're vellum stickers. I love these. There's so many different ones in one pack, and I ended up getting these on at Tuesday morning on clearance. So I think they were like $1.99 for this full thing, which is crazy considering how many different alphas you get. You get 3 different colors, and then each color has different variations in the actual shades. So I like to mix those up, or I like to use all of the same shade, either way. So they're very sticky though, so whenever you put them down, make sure they're where you want them. So I'm using that and wrap in these alphas, and then I'm going to pull out some Recollections, just some black stickers to put the ampersand sign and the letter A. And I didn't speed up this video too much. I think it's only 2 times since it's so short anyways. I was playing around with the idea of using this pink one, but it was just a little bit of a different pink than the hot pink, enough of a different pink to look strange. So I'm going to change it and use the blue instead. But like I said, I only did it ×2 just because it was such a quick video anyways. I didn't want it to be like 3 minutes, which, I mean, probably actually would have been fine, but I didn't want it to be quite so quick. I've been doing my videos at 3 or 4 times recently because they've been a little bit longer. I don't want you to have to watch like a 45-minute video. I love watching videos, but I don't always have time to invest in a 45-minute video, so I try to keep my videos under 20 minutes as well, just because that's what I typically look for when I'm going to watch a YouTube video. Sometimes I look at how much time is in the video, and that's how I pick which one I'm going to watch. So I try to be courteous and think of that as well for you guys, just in case, because I mean, we all have so many things that we're trying to get done, you know, work and school or kids or whatever, that it's hard to invest a lot of time in watching the videos, but I love watching the videos. So you should see my playlist on YouTube. I think it's like 1,600 videos that I want to watch. It's a little bit ridiculous. I don't ever watch anything new because I have so many old things that I want to watch, that all the new stuff that comes out, I just put, I add it to my watch later list. So I end up watching the new stuff about a month and a half after it's actually posted. So whatever, it works. All right, so I'm just finishing up the little title here, and it says that's a wrap, and then I'm going to add the ampersand sign. And I have like 3 or 4 sets of this alpha. It's a Recollections one. They're just a really good size, and they're very easy to read. And so I like using those. It is strange though. I think I bought them all at the same time, but different sets are laid out differently, and it must have just been that some were produced earlier or later than the others. So if you actually look at how they are laid out on the sticker sheet, they're in different places, which is a little strange to me. I don't think they actually got rid of anything. I think it's the exact same number of letters and symbols and all of that. It's just laid out a little bit differently, which is kind of strange. So I'll pull out my it's like Glossy Accents, but it's the Stampin' Up! Brand one, and it's really old, so it's like cloudy. It doesn't really work as Glossy Accents anymore, but it still works as an adhesive. And I like to use it for like sequins, or like I'll glue down these Wood Veneer 2013 with it. It's really good to use it for that type of adhesive. It's just, it can't really use it as Glossy Accents because it comes out cloudy, and it's got it's kind of discolored. So I have to sometimes, like, I keep a paper clip in it, so it stays ungunked, I guess you could say, so where it's not like all gunked up. And so the paper clip just sits inside, and then I put the lid over that, so it's always usually ready to go. But this time I guess I hadn't used it in quite a while, so I had to cut off the tip because even the paper clip was like stuck in there. I couldn't get it out. I won't have this for much longer just because I'm using it up, but like I've mentioned before, I hate throwing anything away, so I'm going to use it as long as I possibly can. So I just squeeze some out on this little piece of paper here, and I'm kind of dipping my wood veneer in it. These are very delicate wood veneer. And I have a lot of this set left, but you only have like one or two of each letter, and so it's really difficult to actually make more than 1 or 2 titles. So I knew I had the numbers left, so I pulled out the 2013. Eventually I'll use them all, or I'll do something with them. So there's the bottom of this. I'm going to add a few sequins, and then I'm also going to add the sticker section at the top as well. So I'm just looking through, seeing what else I can find. And this is where I'm going to add that happy time sticker. And so I start to lay it down, and then I end up going back and adding the little border strips, the cutoffs from the bottom. So I'll have the longer blue strip at the top, and then I'll have the gray strip right below that, which is a little bit shorter, which is the opposite of what's at the bottom. And then I'm going to add the sticker right here over it, and then I'll cut off the excess. Oh, I think that's the polka dot party paper, actually. I think that's where that's from, now that I flipped it over on the back. But anyways, you guys probably know that better than me. I just can't seem to recall it at the moment. And then now I'm going to pull out all my sequins and my homemade enamel dots, and I'm just looking to see what I want to add. And this is where I decided to pull out these gray ones from Studio Calico. I'm going to add 9, 3 on each section here. This is a very simple layout, but I like to have these filler pages at the beginning and the end of my album. I just think it kind of does a good intro and then a good kind of ending page without jumping right into the next year. I like to make it very clear that it's 1 year into the next. It just helps me, and then I like the completed look. I like having it look complete, so this just helps me with that. All right, just finishing up the sequence here. At the end of the video, I'll have a lot of still shots for you as well. Please like and subscribe. I appreciate any feedback that you can give, as well as any support that you have. And stay tuned. I have a lot more videos coming up soon. All right, thanks guys. Bye.